Hey everybody, this is Lisa. I am coming on to do a tutorial for the Dollar Tree foam tape. I'm going to do a dispenser, and it's for this tape here. I made one of these for a swap that I was in with Vanetta, who is Doors Girls 9 on Instagram. And we did a one-on-one swap, and I made one of these dispensers, and a few ladies asked me to do a tutorial. So I was inspired by two ladies here on YouTube, and it is Raven Lou and Paper 2. She showed her dispenser. I believe she showed hers first, but she didn't do a tutorial. And then Red Princess Designs actually did a tutorial. I did mine a little different, so that's the only reason I'm doing a tutorial, because mine is a different size than the ones. Matter of fact, I think both of theirs may have been a different size. I'm not sure, but I know my size is different. So really quick, you're gonna need one sheet of paper. And this is going to be 5 3/4 by 11. 5 3/4 by 11. And I'm using like a heavyweight cardstock, 110 from Joann's. I think the white one is pretty much the only one I like from Joann's is the white one. So on your 5 3/4 side, you're going to score at 1 inch. Then you're going to turn it around, and then you're going to score on the other side at 1 inch. Okay? Then you're going to put it on your 11-inch side, and you're going to score at 3/8. 3/8, but you're only going to score down to that first score line. Okay? 3/8 to the first score line. Then you're going to score at 3 3/4, 4 3/4. Then you're going to score at 8 1/8. 8 1/8, but you're only going to score to that first score mark. Okay? Then you're going to score at 8 1/2 and 9 1/2. Okay? And that's it. That is it. And then you're going to end up with something like this. Okay? So just like a regular normal box, except you have a couple of extra notches out. Okay? So we're just going to fold on these score lines. I don't know where my bone folder is, so I'm just using this little thing here. And this is just a rough draft piece right here. Anyway, because I messed up on a score line. So, let's see. Just like any other box, like I said, we're just going to cut straight up and then angle that in. Cut straight up and angle that one. And then you will have something, like that. So over here, you're going to cut straight up, and we're going to cut both of these pieces off, okay? So we'll just go straight up like that, okay? So that's that side. And we're going to turn it around, and then when you turn it around, this is going to be where you have those little notches up to the first line. So the one on the end, we're just going to take it off. You're going to cut straight up. and then straight down. Okay, we're just going to cut that off. And then this one, we're going to go straight up. Same thing as this one, we're going to wedge it. Okay. And then over here, we're going to, that's where that little score to that first score line is. We're going to take all 3 of those pieces off. And then we're going to cut straight on that line. Okay. And then that's what you have. Just like that. And then what I like to do is this piece right here where we took that notch out right there. I'm going to fold this in, and I'm going to, you know, make sure that this is straight. Get all the little, and then I'm going to get my corner rounder, and I'm just going to round that corner like that. And you'll see why I did that in just a second. Now this right here is my flap for my top. And I'm just going to round those corners. It's optional, but I always like to round the corners. So when we put it together, we're going to, where your flap is, see it's going to come down like this. You're going to put these in. I'm going to put these on the outside of that, which is going to end up, I'm going to end up sandwiching those between there like that. And the only reason why is because I kind of resized my box, so the foam tape is going to fit right in there, and I just don't want nothing, you know, snagging on the inside, which I don't think it would, but you know, just in case. So this is just a little rough draft box right here for the tutorial. Oh, I did the wrong side. You're going to glue the inside, well, the inside and the outside, and then we're just going to sandwich that together like that. And when you do that, just make sure that your box is you know, sitting up straight. And then you can take, I got this long bone folder. You can take it in there and mash it down a little bit. Well, I guess it'll help if I glue the rest of it, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm being slow today. That might help if I glue the rest of it down. Ain't that something? But now, when I do my projects, I do it a whole lot better. This is just a rough draft. So, everything is glued together now. And then this is your box, okay? And those little notches that we made is right there, okay? But when you're working, here's the foam tape. So when you're working without the camera close to you, then it'll do right. And let me see, take this off. Because now this was my rough draft box, but this one is, I'm going to actually decorate this one and probably gift it. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway on my Instagram, on my shop page. And if you're not familiar with that, I'll link it below. So, see, it fits perfect. It is a perfect fit. And then when you put you can either put some Velcro or a magnet. Either one you want, you can put it right there. And then that holds your tape. And I just like doing it snug because it's, by the time you use up a whole piece of this, then your roll is going to get smaller. I didn't want my box big with just a little bitty, you know, roll in there. So that is my take on the foam tape dispenser box. And this will measure, when it's all done, it is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 by 1. Okay. And that's it. And see, it sits up just fine. It sits up just fine. So once you decorate it, it'll put a little bit more weight on it too. But even though it's a little bit narrower, it sits up just fine. So that is it, you guys. I will have the measurements in the description box. And let me know what you think about my little box. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.